State Bank and our member jury, Sri Thomas Joseph, Executive President, State Forum of Bankers Clubs, Kerala, Surendran K, Treasurer, State Forum, Dr. Kurian Abraham, and Sri Jolie Sebastian with us. Now may I request everyone to kindly rise for the National Anthem. Now let's begin the function with the prayer. Kindly rise for the invocation.
Kasturi tilagam lalada bhalake vakshasthale kaustubham nasagre navamautigam karatale veenum karikanganam सर्वांगे हरिचंदनं च कलयं कंठे च मुक्तावलिं गोपस्त्री परिवेष्टितम् विजयते गोपाल चूडामणि
As all of you are aware, since we met last time for the mega event, we have lost several souls since our members, bankers, persons of international and national importance, and our fellow beings. Let's observe a moment of silence as a gesture of respect for the departed souls. Thank you all. May I now invite Sri Abraham Tarian, Chief Patron, State Forum of Bankers Clubs, Kerala, for the welcome address.
Good evening to all. President of the meeting, Sri Josvi Joseph, Honorable Governor of Mizoram, Sri P.S. Sridharan Pillai, distinguished guests, fellow bankers, ladies and gentlemen. In spite of several odds and personal inconveniences, the Honorable Governor of Mizoram is present here to inaugurate the award function of the State Forum of Bankers Kerala. He has literally spent 5 hours by car to participate in this function, and going back within another 25 minutes, again back to Calicut. Many of us know Sridharan Pilla as a distinguished politician and a statesman and a brilliant lawyer. But many people may not be knowing him as he has authored many books in English and Malayalam during the past. In the pandemic days itself, he has written almost 18 books. His book on Justice to All and Prejudice to None in English contains the writings of various denominations of religions in Kerala and Mizoram. He has a wide range of friends, and it extends beyond the boundaries of political parties, and it is beyond the caste and creed and class. He has a huge network of friends in various political parties. He has made a collection of poems, O Mizoram, containing 36 short poems. During the last few months he was in Mizoram. Incidentally, he has written a book on the socialist leader and former MP Virendra Kumar, Ormele Virendra Kumar, one book. His recent effort for the conciliation between two factions of the Christian church is well known and well appreciated. Since he has to leave the meeting immediately after his speech, I am curtailing at the moment my welcome speech, and I will be extending the remaining part of it once he leaves after the award ceremony. On behalf of the State Forum of Bankers, I extend a very hearty welcome to the Honorable Governor. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request our Chief Guest and Honorable Governor of Mizoram, Sri P.S. Sridharan Pillai, to kindly light the lamp and inaugurate the function. I request the other dignitaries on the dais to kindly join. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. Now I invite Honorable Governor of Mizoram, Sri P.S. Sridharan Pillai, for the inaugural address.
Respected President of the function, Honorable President Mr. Joseph P. Joseph, Sri K.U. Balakrishnan, General Secretary, Dr. Kudin P. Abraham, Sri Shyam Srinivasan, Sri George Joseph, Mr. George Alexander Muthoot, Sri J.K. Shivan, Markanlal Das, P. Balachandran, Sri V.P. Nandakumar, Jayaprakash Nair, Ajit Krishnan, Shidambarnath, Jolie Sebastian, and Abraham Thedian. Ladies and gentlemen, I am extremely happy in this occasion to meet the experts in the financial field. I would like to say so, my past history as a politician is also known to you. Normally, while discussing with the present situation, whatever in my mind is, of course, reflected my past politics as well. Anyway, as a governor, I don't want to go to the political aspects. Even then, as a governor, I am expected to be impartial and non-political. But at the same time, while addressing regarding the financial aspects and economic situation and banking sphere as a whole, normally it may go to that present political situation as well. The concept of banking has been existent in India since, may be well aware, originated in the later part of 18th century. Among the first banks was the Bank of Hindustan, established in 1770. This organization, of course, various banks and its affiliated employees, higher-ups, all are together in a platform. So, we will be getting an opportunity to look into the banking sphere as well as economic situation in our country. Recently, there is a budget introduced by our finance minister in our parliament, and the focus is on Atmanirbhar Bharat. Of course, while I am discussing this aspect, I am well aware of the fact that from the banking field, trade unions related to banking sphere, of the management side, etc., they have got sometimes a different opinion with respect to the views expressed by me here. That is quite natural, because we are living in a democracy. What is a basic concept in democracy? Right to differ. Right to differ is considered as the basic theory behind democracy, and everybody has got the right to criticize the rulers, the political parties, and of course their policies. But as far as our budget is concerned, recent budget is concerned, I would like to say that 6 pillars are there in the budget. One, inclusive development for aspirational India. Secondly, capital and infrastructure mobilization. Thirdly, health and well-being of the people is focused in the budget. And fourthly, reinvesting human capital as basis. And fifthly, innovation and R&D also focused. Then sixthly, most important thing, minimum government and maximum governance. Of course, I had occasion to go through certain periodicals related to banking institutions and banking sphere. I'm sure that all these aspects are seriously criticized by experts in the banking field also. But I would like to ask one question. What is the first sentence in the Indian Constitution? what is the point put forward before us in 1950 in the first chapter of the Constitution? You see, India, that is Bharat. Why these two words are used there? India means, we all know India. Our country's name is India. Why Bharat is also added there in the English book also? So that means we want to respect our past, history of our country, culture of our country, unity of our country, and unity among the people irrespective of caste, creed or religion, that is reflected there. Then next, in the preamble of the Constitution, it is stated that India is a welfare state. It should be a welfare state. We all work for a welfare state. What do you mean by welfare state? Welfare state means minimum requirement should be available for the last person in the queue of development. That is why Gandhiji has defined that aspect. I am not going in detail on that point. After attaining and our process of passing through the more than 70 years through our process of independence India, the basic thing required for common citizen, last citizen, whether we are having house for all, drinking water for all, minimum medical facility for all, minimum food for all. These 6 or 7 points are even now remain unanswered. That is why I am presenting before this august audience that this is the high time for us to work for obtaining this objective. In that process, what is the role of the banking institutions? The most important pillar of our economic system. We will have discussed about that. That is the need of the hour. My view, of course, you will oppose me, certain people will oppose me. Where is the basic fault on our economic system? My view, I am frankly saying, because 40-45 years I was attached to a political party, and of course, now I am preparing a book on, during the last 9 years I am preparing a book on one theory, that is Gandhiji's view, Dr. Ram Manohar Lohiya's view, and Pandit Deendayal Upadhyay's view. This together should be formed in the form of a book. Similarities I want to collected in that book. That is because last century is concerned, capitalism and other Soviet model system. I am not using the word because political. Why these two systems are failed? In the political and economic phenomena, last century was either economic field as well. We were discussing with respect to capitalism on the one stand and other Soviet model or Chinese model on the other hand. We all will admit that both systems were failed. Soviet system failed. I put a question to you. Can anybody answer why after 70 years or 73 years that prominent system failed? Could anybody give an answer? Once myself and Mr. Ramendran Pillai, we together were traveling in a train while I was the president of a political party. We were both at that time traveling to Kasaragod. One night as a whole we were together. Then I put a question. He was an honest person. I put a question whether any book is available on this subject. Why After 73 years, that system has collapsed in toto. Like that, capitalism also, we can see even school-going children are killing their friends or classmates. At the same time, you look into Japan. Japan, moral study is an integral part of the education, and there you can't point out a single incident of assassination in a school. So both systems has its own failure. My sincere earnest effort during the last so many years is to complete an alternative of our own country, as Gandhiji, Deendayal Upadhyaya and Ramanath Lohia. They are representing three types of theories originated from our country. My sincerity I am placing before you. Of course, my views may not be acceptable to you. But why our country has failed in such a situation? With due respect to all my adversaries or those persons who are opposing my views, I would like to say Soviet model of planning adopted in 1950 by our country. Basic thing I am saying before you. Why Soviet model has adopted? Gandhiji in 1945 appointed a committee for implementation of his economic thought. Honorable, respected Jawaharlal Nehruji was the convener. But at that time, 1/3 of the total population of the world is following Soviet model. And I am not fully disagreeing with the Soviet model. But a country which adopted Soviet model of planning is one of the basic defects of the present crisis. That is my view. So under such circumstances, according to me, my personal opinion I am expressing, the need of the hour as far as economy is concerned, past plus new concepts together should be form basis for economic system, and for that purpose I am earnestly trying my level best. I hope I will be able to complete my effort by way of a book in English and Malayalam within 6 months. In the present situation, pandemic situation and economy, of course, we all know about it. In the budget, of course, we can oppose the budget, the right of the basic right of the citizens. I am not standing against that. The basic concept of the budget, of course, so many defects may be pointed out in every system of law, every system of economy, every system of political ideology. Of course, we can point out defects. I am not ruling out all defects. But at the same time, I would say one aspect, health sector. This time, for the health sector, 2,23,846 crore rupees set apart for that purpose. Steep hike of 137% than the last year. And while distributing this amount also, further I like to enlighten you on one aspect. Now, vaccination. According to the latest information, less than 3 crore people of India, of course, they got the vaccination against COVID. Vaccination was completed, its manufacturing is completed. 7 countries in the world now. Out of the 7 countries, 2 vaccinations were successfully introduced by us, and 3 are going to be released shortly. Then what is the attitude of India? We have already given. One more example I would like to submit before you people, because I am from Calicut. One Amul Kurian is from Calicut. Of course, Varmaji also, nobody knows about it, I think so. He born and brought up at Calicut. Amul Kurian went to Gujarat and he was a qualified engineer, but he concentrated on this farmers. So milk production also is part of the agricultural operation in our country. His field is engineering. Even then he started in that. At that time, in 1947 or 48, immediately after our independence, India at that time was scarcity of milk was one of the important problems facing India. According to from a memory, subject to correction, I am saying 20 or 21% of the need of the country is scattered at that time. Then through that effort, Amul, what is the position of India now? India is the largest milk producing country in the world. So our economists are seriously think about it. Now food production. India is the second largest food producing country in the world. This is not all on a sudden a particular political party come into power, they achieve this goal. I am not claiming that. I am not stating that. So that field, while I am addressing the banking people, banking magnates of our state, an introspection is needed. Banking institutions are doing a very good service in that field, even in the rural side of the country. But whether we are completed our effort in that. So through such efforts, Amul Kurian, of course, finally he died 2-3 years back at the age of 92 or something. And my political leader at that time was ruling Gujarat. He was quarreled with Gujarat also. Politically, I am not politically introducing him before you. But a person's life, entire life was dedicated for such a cause, and its result was not an embarrassing thing, but an achievement for the country as a whole. So, this is the high time for us to go to that Gandhian concept and two other concepts, Bharatiya approach. I have referred before you. My respectable submission is that we all study about it. That is the need of the hour. Banking institutions are concerned. Of course, various views are there. Recently, in the budget, Prime Minister allowed some reformation. Certain people are opposing it. Our official setup and large number of people are supporting it. I respect both views, but banking institutions are concerned. My request is that the view put forward by our Prime Minister through his budget speech also may be taken into consideration. In that budget speech, I have noted one aspect. ATMs. In India, up to September 2020, 210,000 ATMs were there. Now, without any hesitation, with full confidence, it is saying 407,000 within 1 year. Housing scheme is concerned, of course, through only state government they can implement it. Under the system of constitution followed by us, central government directly can't undertake the house construction scheme and other developmental schemes. But central government with confidence stated that in 2022 we will be able to give shelter for the entire Indians, and that will be our greatest achievement. Like that, each and every field, of course, banking offices and clerical staff and other staffs, you have got very good publications in Malayalam. I am getting free of cost one banking trade unions periodicals regularly. Very good people who are writing very appreciating and appealable way they are writing things and presenting things. I am requesting we will more and more realistic and political consideration maybe keep away for the time being, and for obtaining Atmanirbhar Bharat we all try. In this meeting, some substance of my speech is like that. And further, one more aspect I want to place before you. There was a discussion in Cambridge University about 4 years back. Discussion subject was due to the British rule, whether it was a boon, it was beneficial to India or not. In that discussion, on one side, Cambridge student from UK, he argued that India is benefited out of it. It has become a modern country now. He stated railway started, so many achievements were there. On the other side also, a UK student, research scholar, who opposed it, he posed a question in that discussion. He asked the question, in 300 years back, what was the share of India in the world trade? He himself answered, 27% of the world trade was controlled by India in 18th century starting. 27% of the world trade was controlled by India. That is why India was called at that time Ratna Garbhayaya Bharatam. Such an affluent situation was here according to that research scholar's argument. Then he again posed the question, in 1947, what was the share of world trade by United India, including India, Pakistan and Bangladesh in 1947? He answered, only 2%. A comparison of this is sufficient for us to have an introspection regarding our country, and we will be able to achieve a Atmanirbhar Bharat, self-reliant India, and for that purpose, I am requesting your full support as a representative of the Indian government setup, Indian Constitution, part of the Constitution I am holding such a post. I am requesting your sincere help for that purpose. Today, we are, through this function, we are giving so the Shyam Srinivasan, Best Banker of the Year 2020. I am sure he is one of the best banking head ever seen by our state. His bank's branches are there in Northeast also. Very good opinion about that bank, Federal Bank. I can proudly say I am also from Kerala, but very good reputation for that bank. And I am congratulating Shyam Srinivasan for securing this prestigious award, and I declare myself that with the permission of all of you, I am bestowing that award to Mr. Shyam Srinivasan. Another awardee is Mr. George Alexander Muthoot, Businessman of the Year 2020. He is known to us. Muthoot establishment and its activities are very much known to us, and he is the Managing Director of Muthoot Finance Limited. And I congratulate Sri George Alexander Muthoot also, and on behalf of you people, I am bestowing that award to this Paka gentleman as well. And this conference, with the permission of all of you, I will declare that it is inaugurated, and conveying my best wishes for all. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Now I invite Sri K.U. Balakrishnan, Secretary, State Forum of Bankers Clubs Kerala, to declare the awards.
Respected Sri P.S. Sridharan Pillai, Honorable Governor of Mizoram, Sri Joseph Joseph, President, State Forum of Bankers Clubs Kerala, other dignitaries on and of the dais, fellow bankers, family members, distinguished guests, and invited guests and our media friends. The task assigned to me is to declare the awards. Already our Honorable Governor has declared 2 awards, that is Best Banker of the Year, Sri Shyam Srinivasan. Then MD and CEO, Federal Bank Limited. Businessman of the Year 2020, Sri George Alexander Muthoot, Managing Director, Muthoot Finance Limited. Another best award is Digitally Advanced Bank at National Level, State Bank of India. National Level Award under Public Sector Banks, Best Bank, Indian Bank. Best Bank in the State of Kerala under Rural Development, Kerala Grameen Bank. Old Private Sector Bank at National Level, Best Bank again comes Federal Bank Limited. New Generation Banks at National Level, Best Bank is HDFC Bank Limited. Special Jury Award, City Union Bank Limited. I request our Honorable Governor, please present these awards to the winners. Remaining awards will be announced in the second session of the meeting. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Now it's time to present the State Forum of Bankers Clubs Kerala Best Banker Award to Sri Shyam Srinivasan, MD and CEO, Federal Bank. I request the Honorable Governor to present the award. Sri Shyam Srinivasan, MD and CEO, Federal Bank, receiving the Best Banker Award 2020. Now I request Honorable Governor to present the Businessman of the Year Award. Unfortunately, Sri George Alexander could not be present for some personal reason. His representative Sri Bijimon CGM of Muthoot Finance Limited will receive the award on his behalf. Presenting the Businessman of the Year award, thank you, sir. Before moving to the Banking Excellence Award, State Forum of Bankers Club is presenting an award for digital banking excellence, a relevant segment in today's banking. State Bank of India, the largest lender of the country, has done excellence in digital banking through their digital banking app. State Forum of Bankers Club is proud to present the award to State Bank of India as the best bank in digital excellence at the national level. Now it's time to present the Banking Excellence Award to the best banks. May I now request the Honorable Governor to do the honors. First category is the Best Public Sector Bank, and the award goes to Indian Bank. Best Public Sector Bank, and the award goes to Indian Bank. I request the Indian Bank representatives to kindly receive the award. Indian Bank receiving the Best Public Sector Bank Award. Next is the Best Old Private Sector Bank, and the award goes to Federal Bank. I request the Federal Bank representatives to kindly receive the award. Best Old Private Sector Bank, and the award goes to Federal Bank Limited. Federal Bank receiving the award for the Best Old Private Sector Bank. Next category is the Best New Generation Private Sector Bank, and the winner is HDFC Bank. New Generation Private Sector Bank, and the award winner is HDFC Bank. I request the representatives to kindly receive the award. HDFC receiving the award. Is a special jury award for the best performance, and it goes to City Union Bank. Next is a special jury award, and the award goes to City Union Bank. I request City Union Bank representatives to kindly receive the award. And the last one being the Best Bank Upliftment of Rural Economy in the state of Kerala, and the award goes to Kerala Grameen Bank. Best Bank for Upliftment of Rural Economy in the state of Kerala, and the award goes to Kerala Grameen Bank. Thank you, sir. Now I request the Honorable Governor, Sri P.S. Sridharan Pillai, to release the souvenir and hand over the copy to Sri Shyam Srinivasan, MD and CEO, the Federal Bank Limited. May I now request Honorable Governor to release the souvenir and hand over a copy to Shyam Srinivasan, MD and CEO, Federal Bank Limited. I also request Chief Editor Sri C.P. Mohandas and Associate Chief Editor Sri Nandakumar ND to kindly join. President and Secretary to kindly give the memento as a token of love to our Governor. I request our Chief Patrons to accompany, presenting the memento on behalf of State Forum of Bankers Clubs, Kerala. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time. Ladies and gentlemen, our distinguished chief guest and honorable governor of Mizoram, Sri P.S. Sridharan Pillai, has to leave now as he has to attend other official meetings. We profoundly thank him for being with us today and taking out time from his busy schedule to be with us this evening. And to grace this function on behalf of State Forum of Bankers Clubs, Kerala, and behalf of all who are present here, let me express a heartfelt gratitude to Honorable Governor of Mizoram. Thank you, sir, for being with us. I request everyone to kindly rise for the National Anthem. Thank you, sir, once again for joining us today.